Wow, burnout. Wow, burnout again. Oh, man. Today, I'm going to show you how to work the man pedal. We're in first gear, releasing it, and friction zone, and we're moving and releasing it even more, and now it's fully engaged, and now I can drive the car. Now, when you start learning how to drive a stick shift, you want to keep doing what I just did over and over again until you get comfortable. So basically, you want to drive the car with no gas. This is your practice. You've never driven a stick shift car. You want to sit in the car, put in the first gear the way I showed you, put the clutch pedal all the way down. All right. You want to release the clutch pedal nice and slow. I'm going to time it for you. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So take about 2.5 seconds or so to get to the friction zone. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. RPMs dip. Engine changes. Car starts to move. You continue moving your foot. Now, if you're nervous, oh no, I don't want to, because you're new to it, right? You can, as soon as the car starts moving, you can push the clutch pedal back in. No problem with doing that at all. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. Release the clutch pedal slowly. Friction zone, and we're rolling. I'm scared. Oh no! Clutch pedal down. Matter of fact, when you're learning how to drive a stick shift, I want you to get in the habit of, if you're nervous, your clutch pedal is your savior, because once you hit the clutch pedal, you're going to go into essentially neutral. You're disengaging the engine so you can coast, so the car becomes like an automatic. For example, right now I'm going to go ahead, friction zone, release it even more, car's rolling, I panic, all I gotta do is push the clutch pedal down. Now it's just a regular car. All you gotta do is steer and brakes. That's it. You don't have to worry about what gear you're in or nothing like that. Just a regular car. Alright? So anytime you panic or whatever, I mean, depends on the situation. I mean, there may be situations where you don't want to do that. But you know what? If you're on the street where you don't want to do that, you probably shouldn't be on the street if you're at that level where you're like freaking out and stuff like that. You want to get comfortable before you get on the street. Alright? But if you're in the parking lot or whatever, you're like, I'm going to run into the fence, oh no! And you're freaking out, like you're going into the wall and you get nervous, whatever. Clutch pedal down. Because once the clutch pedal's down, there's nothing fancy to do. There's no special skills. Do you know how to drive a car? Any car. You know how to drive a car? You do not drive a car. Just automatic, you're good to go. Clutch pedal down, you're just in a regular car. You're no longer in a stick shift car. As long as you keep that clutch pedal down, you're just in a regular car that's in neutral. All right? Now, not really, technically speaking, you're still in the gear. You're not in neutral until you shift into neutral. I mean, here's the shifter. You're not in neutral until you do this. But you can think of it as if you're in neutral. But the main thing is you got to remember, clutch pedal down and keep it down. Keep it down, steer the car, brake the car. And don't release that clutch pedal until you have figured out what's going on. So you got freaked out for whatever reason or whatever. You're going to clutch pedal down, coast, brake to a stop. Before you do anything else, stop, think, remember the steps. You're going to look and you're going to see, I got my clutch pedal down. Okay, good. I'm in gear. All right, let me get out of gear because I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I don't want to, forget and release the clutch pedal and the car moves. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in neutral. So I know I'm safe. I can release the clutch pedal. I don't have to be all like, you're pushing all the way down to the floor. I don't want the car to roll. You're good to go. Car's now good to go. And now you think to yourself, wait a minute, I'm back to square one. So I can start again. I'm not in gear, clutch pedal's out, I'm good to start again. So you can go ahead and start again. Start step 1, clutch pedal down, all the way. Grab the shifter to the left, all the way up to first gear. Now you're in gear, you're ready to start rolling back on the clutch pedal, or releasing the clutch pedal rather. Release the clutch pedal, get to the friction zone, engine sound changes, RPMs dip. Now you can start releasing the brake and the clutch pedal. Now this is a little bit advanced using the brake and the clutch pedal, so if you're learning what you can do to make it a little bit easier, or make life easier on you, remove the brake from this whole thing, at least the foot pedal. So basically what we're going to do to keep the car from rolling away as a beginner, we're going to use the emergency brake. This is your cheat. I'm telling you guys how you can cheat. When you're learning how to drive a stick shift, you can cheat by using the emergency brake. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, this is my braking. All right, so that way I only have to focus on one pedal. That's the point of using this. Because you're not used to the third pedal, right? You're a little bit nervous. You're not used to the third pedal. All right, don't use the 3 pedals when you're learning. Don't use them until you're ready to use them. All right, this is our parking lot only scenario, but don't use them until you're ready to use them, right? So I'm going to go ahead and release the brake pedal, and now I'm transferring the braking to the handbrake. That's what's going to stop me. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go first gear. I'm going to start moving the car. All right, so the car starts rolling. I get nervous, I want to stop. I'm going to use the emergency brake to come to a stop, and that's how I'm going to stop the car. All right, so now I'm only doing one pedal now.
I'm going to show you how a clutch works.
REAL Lamborghini was born in the
Lamborghini. If you love cars the way I love cars, then you're probably going to want to click on that subscribe button.